My name is Amber Kelly, and today I will be setting up for August spread, the monthly spread, and do some moving around in here. So if you want to see me set up for the August spread in my son's mental health planner, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please also make sure that you are that your notifications are on so that you never miss any of my videos. So if you're ready to see this video, let's get started. Okay, so it is about to be August, so I need to go ahead and set up for August. This book is the Happy Notes. Again, I love Happy Notes, so if you have me on your mind or my son on your mind, we love a good Happy Note with dye grid paper. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So I made this front cover with his name on it, and I have like this was the Minion sticker pack or something, some kind of stickers they brought home, and I ended up with them, and I ended up putting them on this dashboard. I have these little half sheets in here for right now. I'm pretty sure because school is starting, so I know I will need them then. To add in different little stuff that will happen during the weeks that he is at school. So I have those. This was my July spread that I did. Okay, this was the first week. I didn't do Monday because I actually did not get this until, I think this was the second or the first. I think I got it on the first, but I did all of my videos and I was doing the flip throughs and doing my hauls, so I didn't get a chance to track anything that day. But as you can see, I have started tracking. So this was the first spread that I did. This is the second spread that I have done. This is the puzzle spread. And then this is the circle spread with the insurance card that I traced. And we will start preparing for almost the last week, but not quite. This video actually will be early, so I just want to go ahead and set this baby up, so when I do the weekly, I don't have to do all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and move this July divider, and I'm actually going to move it right here because all of July is on this side. So the dividers that came with this, I just added the months on there. That's how I did that. I think 3 of these. It's either 3 or 2. I forgot. No, 3 dividers came with 1 Happy Note, so I end up getting 2 Happy Notes. Like I said before, I have now since separated those. So this one I'm using for my son's mental health, and I have another one that I'm using for my Etsy shop that I'm trying to zhuzh and have a whole makeover on it. So that's a thing. So I'm actually going to move this divider up, which I love this unicorn. And I will just keep moving the dividers up as I get closer and closer to completing a spread. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. So as you can see, I have kind of already set the monthly up as far as how I want stuff to go. I have pre-lined everything so I could just go back with it with my pen, and this is the washi tape that I'm going to use. The washi tape came from, I want to say Dollar Tree. That's what I want to say. It was gifted to me, so yes. So I'm actually going to be using these two colors. I love these pens, so I have to get the other collection with the other colors to expand my color sensation. So, like I said, I have already pre-lined everything out, so basically I'm just going back over it with this good old pen and see if I can bring it down just a little. Yeah. So like I said, I have lined every single thing out, and as you can see with the other spread, it was this way. So I'm doing it is this horizontal? Yes, horizontally. The other way was vertical. Okay. Get your life together, Amber. About to make a fool of myself. Foolish, foolish, foolish. So I'm going to stop right there, and I'm actually going to go ahead and I want to go ahead and put this down. So I'm actually going to put it on top of that line. And again, put some of this paper back. I don't know why I grab so much paper every time I do a spread. I grab like 80 sheets when I don't need the 80 sheets. It's like, girl, get your life. So, okay. All right, so luckily I did find some numbers. So I'm going to use these numbers, but because I have been talking long enough, I'm actually going to put the numbers down and I'm going to speed that part up, and then I'm going to come back and we'll see what other little things we can add to this beauty. Okay, so I went and put in all the numbers, and as y'all can see, I was missing number 17, but I finally unstuck it from another sticker because they were stuck together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put down this little washi especially to cover up this right here. This is bothering me, so like I said, I just freehanded, so, and I may just go over this with a marker or something, but I definitely want to cover that up. Is it something that I need to do like right now? No. This definitely will be something that I do over time. So, and of course I can't find my little card, and I kind of want to go on side of this A, so I'm trying to make sure I'm angling it right, so when I do take it off, it's laying up against that A. Let's see, did it work? And it did. So I could go back and clean that up if I choose to. So this is probably where I need to stop grabbing onto all of these papers and just work with the one. And like I said, I'm just carrying on the blue theme that is in the what do you call these things? The umbrellas. Yikes. Losing my train of thought. So like I said, And I'm going to bring this over long enough to know enough to where I could just snatch that off real quick. This will not be angled because this is a 9, so it's not much angling there I could do. So I'm just going to cut this off. And then it also ties in with this as well. So, and it's for my kids, so it does not have to be perfect. Normally, I try to stick to at least to just stencils when I'm doing his spreads, because he doesn't use these. I'm the one that uses this. So he could care less about it, what it looks like. But when I go to these doctor's appointments, I want them to be like, okay, she's on top of her son's stuff. She has her life together. And all of those different types of things. And I'm going to see if I could fit new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for what I know probably will fit, will be the solid blue, which I don't use that often because my favorite color is, if you have been watching me long enough, you should know such things. So this will work because this is busy already. So I'm just gonna get your life together. Stay put, toots. Stay put, toots. And if it's not quite going down, but I definitely wanted to cover up the mistake when I came down too far using that pen. So washi tape you can definitely use for covering up mistakes. That's why I love washi, because if I showed y'all all the mistakes I would have made, y'all would have been booed my channel. Well, some people boo my channel now, and I don't know. But, you know, you live and you learn, you do better. Now, I was trying to cut that part off, but it just folded back. And I'm just going to trim around, and like I said, the edge punch came from where did that come from? It came from Amazon. Oops. And of course I'm knocking over stuff, so I'm going to see if I could find an even thinner washi tape, which I think I see, to cover up the side, because again, that right there bothers me. So I'm going to use this one, and this has some blue in it, so this will be fine. Again, it's busy, but I don't necessarily write in this, but I do use it, especially, see, that's what I wanted to cover up, especially for tracking appointments, or if I'm at the doctor's and I need to write down his appointment and I'm not ready to write it down in the weekly, I could just jot it down here and we can be good to go. Okay, so I personally, I like it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this back inside the planner and see how she looks. I was going to do some stamping, but that's like a whole nother job, so we're going to skip over all of that, and we're just going to do our spread, and we're going to call it a day. Now I'm going to go back over this, and I'm more than likely going to add this in this spot right here once I trim this, so that will have that going across it. So that is the August spread, and this was the July spread. So I did two different ones, one going this way and this one going that way. So we have August set up, we just have to get some August things in order, and I'll show you these. This is the school information section, so the school's number, teachers, all of that jazz. List of things, any extra people that may be important, jot some notes down right there. And this is my Doctor Who paper, so all of his doctors, all of that goes right there. And I made this divider, and that's the back side, and this is the folder that I made. And yeah, so that is it. So if you like this video on the Myles edition of the mental health planner, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And as always, happy planning, and see you guys next time. Bye.